Yeah, if you see the games, I don't think. Of course, I think he will be very good for Morocco and he will score a lot of goals. But if you see, I don't know if everybody saw the games, but if you see how we went out, it was like it's not because we missed a striker who scored the goals, but it was more because we missed the penalties, I think. And I think we make a very good group. We was #1 in the group. We win from Ivory Coast, so we did very well. But the game against Benin was, yeah, I don't know how we went out, but we get last minute. We get the penalty against. We get the penalty the last minute of the game to win the game, but we didn't score, and then in the penalties we lost. But of course, it's a very important player, and I know for sure if he play with the national team, he will score the goals like he scored here in Saudi. I think Hakim Ziyech, who play in Chelsea now. I think he will be, yeah, for this league, he will be very good. I think in the future, maybe if he wants to come. I think before, maybe 4 or 5 years before, I think it was the problem. We have too many players, good players, but only individual, not a good team. And I think the last 3 or 4 years with Harvey Renard, it was really a good team. We went also to the World Cup. We qualified for the World Cup. And in the Africa Cup, it was always like the Africa Cup before this was against Egypt. You lose the last minute, but it can happen, you know. You play against Egypt, a big country, so it can happen. And the last Africa Cup, we lose by penalties. But I think we showed the last 4 or 5 years that we are a really good team. But I think the last few Africa Cups, it was the lucky was not with us. But before that, the team was not a team. It was like only individual good players, but it was not a good team. I think, to be honest, if you see the name of the players and how talentful and which clubs they are playing, I think maybe this generation will be maybe better than before. What I think, and also the coaches. What I hear about him. It's a good coach, and it's a very tough coach. You cannot give not 100%. So I like this kind of mentality. I think Harvey Renard was the same mentality also. So I think with the choice of the coaches, it's very good. As an assistant coach, also Mustafa Haji, who have the experience before with the teams. So I think it's a big chance to do something now with the national team. If you see the players they have. I think very high. I think maybe they are the favorites. To be honest, at this moment, if you see all the other countries, because before it was a country, it was Africa football like really tough. But now also the small African countries, they having players from Europe, so they also all want to play. And before it was like only defend. So I think the national team have a big chance now to be like maybe #1 of Africa. To be honest, I don't have. Wallah, I don't have. I have the teams who I support every Moroccan team in the league, because some of them they play Champions League sometimes African Championship. So I support who's playing. You know, I'm not supporting. I don't have like I'm a fan of one team. So every team who play good for me or who is better than other team, they deserve to win. And I know a lot of players who play in Raja and Wydad, so I have no favorite. If the one is playing better than other, then he deserves. The best moment was to go to the World Cup, to win 2-0 in Ivory Coast. It was like a final. We was #1 in the group. That was for me the best moment from now. And the worst moment was it was the national team under-20 World Cup in Holland, to lose the semi-final from Nigeria. That was for me the worst one, because it was going to be a final against Messi, so it was always a dream for every player. And to play against Argentina, and we lost against Nigeria in the half final. So that was the worst moment in Africa, in the national team. The best coach was the coach I had in my first years when I was 19 or 20. I think his name is Fred Rutte. He was a coach from Schalke, a coach from PSV, but he had me in when I was playing in FC20, and I think he learned me everything. So also on the pitch and off the pitch. So I think this was my best coach. Mohamed Salah is Arabic, huh? Yes. Hakim Ziyech, Benatia, Hakim Ziyech, and Salah. Um, yeah, I think he's going on a level like Riyad Mahrez was starting also in the Premier League like this. So I think, of course, Salah is like above them all. I think at this moment, I think Salah, you can compare them with Messi, with Ronaldo, with Neymar, this kind of thing. But I think Hakim Ziyech, he can make the level of Riyad Mahrez and maybe in the future even more. But and his characteristic. He can make the difference. Like even he's not playing good, but he can make the difference with one pass, with one shot, with one goal. I think this is his characteristic. I think. Yeah, I think he have the qualities to play in Europe. I think he did very well in the teams he played in Morocco. I think even in Hilal he did some good games. So no, I think he's a quality player, and I think hopefully he wants to go back in Europe. But also if he's gonna play here or in Egypt, he will be very good, I think. Yes, I think because Holland is like a country who gives the chance to young players. It doesn't matter if you're 17, 18, and sometimes even 16. If they see some quality in you, they give you the chance to play, and I think that you don't see, because I played also in the Premier League, and like if you're 18 and you are playing in the Premier League, you don't see it a lot, and in Holland you see only guys from 18, 19 years.